Hey, Chris Maguire here, and I've got another Hey Chris question. Today I've got, hey Chris, what's the go with true bypass in effects pedals? Does it make a difference in tone? Okay, so two questions rolled into one here, so I'll try to break them both down as best as I can. Now, with true bypass, you can geek out on this quite a fair bit. You can go in pretty deep detail if you so choose to. So if you want to get into the nitty-gritty details of it, either talk to Noel or probably Jesse here, and they can give you some more geeky terminology and go into it a lot further than what I can. But I'll give you the summation of what is true bypass. So in recent times, a big buzzword has been true bypass in effects pedals. So basically what it enables you to do is when you plug your guitar into the effect pedal, when you have the effect off, it's wired so that your signal just goes straight in and straight out. It doesn't necessarily go through the circuitry of the actual effect pedal. So in theory it should provide a stronger signal, and it goes straight through, it's trying to replicate as if you're plugging straight into your amp from your guitar. So trying to make sure it doesn't go through any unnecessary wiring and things like that, so it travels the shortest distance. The short answer is yes, it can improve your tone, but it does depend. If you're only using a few pedals, like 3 up to maybe 4 pedals, and you're using fairly short leads, you will notice a little bit of difference in tone. It is going to be a little bit clearer, and yeah, more of your tone is going to be intact by the time it gets to the amplifier. Now, if you have lots of true bypass pedals and you're running lots of long cables between them, and your whole pedal board's really a bit of a mess, really, then true bypass probably won't actually sound any good. It's probably actually going to do the opposite of what it actually intends to do from the way it's actually wired up. Again, Noel or Jesse will be able to go through the specifics of it, but yeah, it's usually not advisable if you've got lots of them or if you've got lots of pedals. So basically the answer is it can improve your tone, but it depends if you're only using a couple of pedals and they're true bypass. Say if you've got a really old vintage pedal that you like, that's probably going to be fairly noisy. It's probably, no matter what you try to do, it's always going to be a little bit unclear anyway. So it really depends from setup to setup. What I recommend is if you do have any questions about building your pedal board or any questions about this, do see your staff at your local music store, and they're going to be able to point you in the right direction. You do have to be pretty wary of these manufacturers making these grandiose claims, because they're in the business of selling pedals, and each year they need to sell this latest and greatest product, and true bypass is really one of those new buzzwords that's created by marketers, even though, as I said, it can improve your tone, but it's probably not going to be the holy grail that they make it out to be. Hopefully that helped. If you do have any questions, like always, just email them through at chris@musiccavern.com.au. Cheers, thanks.